People, so in this video, I want to review your LinkedIn and just show you the best practices for your LinkedIn profile. I have many people's LinkedIn here that I'm going to review one by one, and we'll take it up from there. Okay, so first let's start with mine. The first thing you should look into, one thing I like to look at, is your LinkedIn profile URL. Okay, it should actually be linkedin.com/in/Victor slash your name. Okay, mine here says Victor Angel, and you would want to have this properly edited. The second thing is your title. This title, for me, because I'm a paid media specialist, I wrote this. I like the idea of it being a lot more unique. Okay, if you see some of these other guys ones, they are usually just generic Amazon FBA, looking for part-time job 100%. Please don't do this. Don't. Lisa Weaver, freelance PPC manager, this that. But I made mine a little bit different, and it has really made me like stand out. So you could decide to craft something nice that matches your own role, or you could have it something like this. But it's either you use this style where you really just put out different titles of what you do, or you double like me. Okay, the next thing you want to look into is your connections. You see, I have 500 plus connections, 2400 plus followers. This is very, very good. You would see some people. Let's check out this Lisa Fly Dog. Sorry, I'm sorry. You see, she has 500 plus connections. She has 1700, almost 1800 followers. Same thing with, let me check for Zinju Jun. I'm just picking people at random. You see, this person has just 29 followers but hasn't done much on their. Oh, she has some honors and rewards. Interesting. But you see that she's not been active yet on LinkedIn, so this would not suffice. Yeah, so no. I just want to look into some people's. Okay, Anchor Fladush. You see, he has 1700 followers. You see, senior digital marketing trainer, 7 years experience, Google Ads expert, Facebook Ads expert, yada yada. And then he has been posting quite frequently and all of those things. Okay, so you would want to have. That's why I tell you, having a good profile, have a minimum of 500 connections, minimum, and then the moment you cross 500 connections, people that come to join you would also be counted as followers. Okay, um, disregard this and this one for now. Your about, your about is basically a sales copy about you. In your account, in your about, this is where you sell yourself. Your about has to be very, very dope, in such a way that if someone else is reading it, they are convinced to actually text you. One of the reasons people would come to my profile and then text me is because of this about. Because here you might get to read it up later. You could just pause the video and read all of it. And also, I talked about One Piece. Haha. Because One Piece is the best anime ever. So here you really get to express yourself, express your creativity. Don't write it very generic like some people. So this guy's one, for example, is a bit generic. I like that he used a couple of what's this thing called, emojis, to like spice it up a little bit, right? But sometimes I do not like when it's just the expected thing. However, for this person's profile, I like that it's a lot detailed. Okay, it's a lot detailed as to what he can do and what he can't do, and that is also good. But when you're doing your profile about, you see this something like this. This is absolute blur. Do you understand? Don't do this. Absolutely do not. Don't do this. I'm in a long-term relationship with Google. I think I like that line. Enjoy flirting with social media. Yes, you can probably want to have this for your title, but you have to do it in such a way that when someone reads it, they can also know what you do. Okay, because Google is wide, social media is wide. Let me see Pabi Duta. Okay, he has this, and here he has good. Do you see? He also has his own about. So your about is basically where you sell yourself. You would need to come up with something really creative that really encapsulates your current employee profile, your current career profile. Okay, so this is my your services. You list out services here close to what you're doing. Here I post. I just do a lot of reposting. I've not had time to actually write stuff. I've not been in the need for it. Then here, your experience. Your experience is very important. Okay, very very important. And when you are adding your experience, let's say I was going to add one at the position. Okay, first off, in the for the course of this video, I'm going to turn off notify network, just because I don't want people to be notified like I, what's it called, did updated my profile and whatnot. So let's say I was going to be head of paid media. Okay, employment full time, company name Google. Make sure that it actually drops down. No, let's say company name oversimplified. Do you see? Make sure that it actually drops down. Don't just pick, don't just press enter. Okay, pressing enter actually work hello well. But let's make sure that you actually pick it so that the name would reflect. Do you understand? So that the name would actually reflect on your profile. You wouldn't want to have things like this where the picture doesn't show, where I can't click on this to go to that person's profile, to that company's page. Because if I were to click on this one, for example, it would take me to the company in itself. Do you understand? So you want to be sure that you don't have this placeholder image thingy there. You want to be sure that when you're putting in for oversimplified, the logo actually shows. Okay, so I'm not putting it for oversimplified in mind, but you should do that for you. So these are place I worked and all of those things. Okay, so paid media manager, Wild Dreams, ZI. So these are okay. I've worked in a lot more places, but I just put in these ones for the sake of peace and love. Okay, so this would be, I think for this place, I can edit this one later because Telios Media doesn't actually exist. Um, so that's why you have that one there, but it's not necessarily relevant anymore as compared to these other ones. Okay, then for education, when you're putting in your school, if you are putting in your school, make sure if you say I studied, okay, I'm studying in federal this thing, you must highlight the school. Let the school logo also show. Okay, then you put in your details required and then you continue from there. But I'm making it very clear that all of these things have to show. Same thing with your certifications. Now, I know many of you have started doing your OPCO certifications. You get to add them here. You see mine. Once you click on add certification, if I'm saying, let's say social, no, let's say, okay, let's just say social media again. Social media marketing. Okay. By the time you come here, you type up Sports Academy. It has to show. Okay. Your credential ID, you will see it in your certificates, and same thing with the credential URL. When you generated your certificates on that page, you would see those two information. It's with that information people would use to verify. Okay. Do you see? Once you click on this, it shows you my name. I did this in 2022. So that's how the credential. So this show credential is the credential URL. You see that here also for this one. This one takes you to Skilljar. Certificate is currently not valid because it has expired. Haha. Hello well. But you see this one for content marketing. Do you see? You will see this other one for, I think, Google Fundamentals too. certification has been discontinued. Oh, as Google Skills is now part of Skillshop, we have discontinued the certificate validation. That's so sad. Haha. But it's just telling me to update, but I really do not care anymore. Then for my LinkedIn, Skilljar should have that, unless no, Skilljar should have it. Yeah. Surprisingly enough, I was the first person in West Africa to get this certification. Yeah, amongst West Africa, so Nigeria and some other countries, I was the very first person to have this. Such a flex. Dun 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 dun. Then, so you just do the same thing. That this is Google Analytics for business. I think it would have expired now. Okay, that's because they've moved, like they said. But for HubSpot, make sure that your credentials actually show. Okay, compulsorily. And then for the other ones, when you do them, they would also get to show there. So this is at the basics. Now, on your skills, you want to work together, and I want you to listen to this part carefully. You want people to, is it on skills? Let me check. Precious Lord, precious Lord. Okay, for your skills, you want to put in the skills that you have things to. Now, the thing with skills is that when people put out job ads, okay, they usually would also put skills as requirements. Let me show you. You would see here skills associated with the post: advertising, customer retention, e-commerce, Google Ads, and pay-per-click. This is where your skills are. The skills you put on your profile, you just put anyone actually. This is where they actually become relevant. Okay, so the skills you put will determine what kinds of job you see. It also determines how likely your roles match a job. And the people that usually use this thing more are the employers. When they in themselves will put out 10 skills. So people that have like 6 skills, 7 skills, 8 skills, close to the total number of 10 skills, would most likely get their own CVs reviewed first. Okay. You see that also for this. All of them would have skills. You see this one, I have 8 out of the 10. So that's good. For this, I have 7 out of the 10. For this, I have 10 out of 10. Jesus is wonderful. For this one, I have, okay, now I'm just flexing. Now I have 6 here. For this, I have 6 also. So that's where the thing with skills come in. Okay, you would need to I put in 50. So just put in all the skills related to marketing, by the way. That's what I'm saying. But I think the skills in total are a lot. So just pack as much as you can pack. Okay, then there is the part, I think they've removed that feature. Let me check someone. If I wanted to give, yes, it's still there, endorsement. Now, watch this part very carefully and tell the guys in the group to endorse you. So become friends with each other, get a lot of endorsements. Okay, endorsement, like I'm endorsing this guy now, endorsed by Victor. One person in the last 6 months, endorsed by Victor, and I could just endorse for everything. So just click on endorse, really. Okay, it just shows like I support the fact that it says I attest to the fact that you do have such such a skill. Okay, so endorsement is also very important. So when it comes to skill, pack 50 skills, not 14, and then get as many endorsements as you can. I'm not even sure where my own endorsements are anymore, but that's quite interesting. Now, the most one of the most important parts is also recommendations. Recommendations infer that people have worked with you and they actually recommend you. For me, I have just 6 recommendations. I even want to build it a lot more right now. So you're also going to build your own recommendations. Try to get a minimum of 10. How do you get these 10? Just tell people to give you recommendations within the group. Everybody help each other. So what you usually would do is, if I needed a recommendation, I can just come here and click on this and ask for recommendation. Okay, and then once I ask Ajao Samuel, no, okay, Ajao Samuel, and I say I worked with him or we work together or whatnot, we can always agree on something here. So let's say relationship is he reported directly to me. Position, let's say I don't have the one for what's that thing called? I don't have the one for oversimplified here, but let's say okay, we'll pick the one. So for you, you would see your role here for oversimplified. You pick that, and then once you click on send, it will get a message, and then it writes something nice, and then once you send it back to you, you approve, it shows up on your profile. Okay, so this is what you get to do. So these are the recommendations I got. I did a lot of them in 2021, which now is what I did in my own case was that I wrote all of these things. I sent it to them, so they now put it there for me. Do you understand? Now, for you to write this is very easy now because we have our brother. His name is ChatGPT, a very good friend of mine. You just say write some LinkedIn recommendations for Victor. What am I doing? Victor Angel. Uh, yes. No, but okay. Give me a few minutes. I'm coming. Give me a few minutes. I'm coming. Paid media specialist. Write something with the paid media specialist with say 7 years experience. Sorry about that, by the way, people. The way this recording works, I can't pause my screen. So yes, so do you see? It just gives it out to you. One thing that stands as ability to blend, yada yada. A lot of times, what I would even do is I can now copy this. If this thing sounds too blur, I can use Gemini. Okay, so with Gemini, make human. Just click on make human. Once you do that, it just tells you, it makes it a lot more human because here it uses too much GPT English, but here also uses AI English, but it's a lot better. So instead of I had the privilege of working with Victor for several years, and I confidently say he's one of the best media just go. I had the pleasure of working with Victor Angel for several years, and it was fantastic to our team on this understanding of paid media. So, do you understand? This just helps you get it better. So, I would advise you get possibly, where the ever is my profile? Do. Yes, get as many as many recommendations. I would advise you even get as 10, as much as 10. Yes, please don't do is a good guy kind of recommendations. I do not know why. I actually want to delete this from my profile, but uh, so you can see this is for Deboy. Okay, you can see Deboy's profile. Digital market specialist, e-commerce, this, yada yada yada. So get probably 10 recommendations. Okay, that's what you need to do for that. Now the other things I did not add here were like awards. I think we saw someone that had like some awards or something. I've forgotten, but there are people who get like, oh yeah, you see endorsement shows. So the more endorsements you have, that's a good thing. Then there are things on like awards and all of those things that could also be added. Okay, let me see if they are supposed to be add profile section. Yeah, recommended. They are all done. Additional. Yeah, so publications and volunteer experience, awards, tech scores, organizations you work with pro bono. So all of those things could be added also if you're able to do that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do some reviews, okay, of the different profiles. So we are starting with Aaron. Aaron, hi. So first off, your link name, this that says Olaoye Aaron 51419419419419, you need to remove all of this. It's not giving what you should give. Okay, I like this because it shows what you do. I like that you already have these two here, but your connections, no, your connections is not giving. I forgot to mention something, which is probably the most important thing, your picture. The picture you use on your profile is very important. Here I look like one very, would I call myself a old man? I took this picture a year ago. A portrait picture that just gives professional feel is required. You see this lady's own, you see this guy's own, you see Michael's own, you see Nasiru's own, you see Cedric, you see Christine, some of these guys. Your picture has to be given. This would not suffice. This isn't because of the way it's slanted. I'd rather you make it portraity, not slanted, and then make it more bold. Okay. So this slanted picture would not suffice. Your picture is very, very important. We actually have something called LinkedIn headshots. Okay, yes. There are tips to taking professional picture for a LinkedIn profile picture photo. It has to be profesh. Okay, you are able to play around with it. If you see Michael's, this is a professional picture. This is really good. Okay, Samuel Damilola Fly Dog. Sorry, this person's one is also good. Okay, it just has to be. I like this Temidayo, so let me see. I love this one. This one, you see that it has flair. It's not serious. It has that. I love it. I love his picture. And you see, this guy knows what's up with his writings too. It's in Unilag, I guess. You have Peace Onoa. This is, oh my God. Oh my Lord. This is perfect. Okay. Also, don't do open to network. Please remove it from your profile. Everybody, remove it. Don't ever use open to network. HR people don't usually rate people that are open to network. A lot of time, open to work rather, because the HR will consider that, oh, this person is probably already jobless, and why did they not have a job already? Okay, I think I'll talk to you about that. HRs would like to employ someone that's already working, not someone that's out of a job. So I don't want them to have that impression of you. It's a wrong impression. Remove it. This is Tony Elumelu. Okay, you will see profesh picture. Okay, he posted 13 hours ago. Let me see if I can. Sorry, it won't even allow me connect. 1.9 million followers, almost 2 million. See this. This is Strive. Masiua. Oh, precious Lord. Give me a few minutes, guys. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is Strive Masiua, and some of you may know of him, some of you may not. But yeah, he also has 170,000 people. This is Power BI person. This is a professional picture. So your picture has to be professional. Okay. So let me go back to Victor Angel because I've gone far from that already. So that's why I use this one. Just something that is giving what it should give. Okay. So your picture should be great. Don't put say open to network. That's not giving. So remove this. Change your picture. Remove open to work. Please remove it. Activity, you need to do some stuff with your activity. Experience, you did not set up your experience properly, because what I see here is I don't see how long you're working, I don't see where you're working from, and all of those things. Okay, so you need to correct that. It needs to show where you are working from, the dates and also your location. Okay, it needs to show that properly, and then you could even write some dramatic speech thingy too. That is, important for that, but it's not necessarily always important. So do that. Your education is fine. Okay, education is fine, right? But now you do not have licenses and certifications. You don't have your skills. You don't have your recommendations. So you need to add all of those three things here and make it a lot more full. Okay. Next is Abel Jim. Hi. For this one, I'm not vibing the open to work thingy. So remove it. The background picture, I like your picture in itself, but the background, those windows look like something else. Then your cover image, probably I think you should change it. You should have that changed. Let me see this guy's on. Aaron, you should also probably add a cover image, but have this one removed. Then your link, remove this 74419 thingy. Thank you. Okay, I like this. I like your title. Your title seems really nice. Edit your link, change this background, change this one, probably change the image because I don't like the background of that image. Open to work, remove it. Okay, then increase your number of connections. Okay, you see, I like all of this. I like that I can see these other two people. Oversimplified shows. Yes, this your about. Oh my Lord Jesus, did I talk about here? Aaron, work on your about. Thank you. Abel, your about can be a lot better. Okay, a lot better. So check for what I would advise you to do is if you check graphic designers, if you just search for graphic designers, so let me show you. Okay, let me see graphic designer. Okay, let's see. You see this babe now, this one. I already know she's bad. This picture is already first given. It's madness. Now you can see this and you see how she wrote. Okay, this is definitely giving what it should give. Do you understand? So you can use this Caroline Baker as a case study for yourself. So that's just one of the best and fastest ways to do this. See these roles, this project group, they are international roles, by the way. Senior graphic designer 6 days ago. Okay, so James Griffin also, you can tell that this one's head is heading somewhere. It's the same agency as Baker. So you look into it's about, it's a lot more interesting, even though I'm not so liking it as much. Okay, Matthew Jackson, I'm not vibing this one much either. Temitokwe, Temitokwe, yes, this is the person actually building our website currently. So yeah, there is that. So where was I? You need to rework on this, edit your services, just check out the other things I had already said earlier in the video and do for yourself. Okay, okay, I like that your this shows properly, but I'm not vibing May 2024. Make it maybe May 2023 instead. Your school is not showing your logo, so please correct that. Okay, then certifications, this is beautiful. Add more, get more skills, endorse, get more skills. Okay, and then recommendations. Adebayo, Oluwa Jesu. So first things also 321 320, please have that removed. I love your picture. Your picture would suffice. I also like this, but okay, I like this also. This is good, but this picture you would have to change this one. So you might have to rework this design generally. This is actually really amazing. I did not even know you had that already. It says you're in Lagos. Your connections with some of my connections, perfect. You've already crossed 500, beautiful. You already have 708. That's really a great start. This is really nice. This is really nice. This is really nice. I like that it's a lot detailed. Very good actually. Very good. Very good. Services are given. Okay, you have activity. Okay, this is really perfect. This one, okay, so now this is what I would advise you to do. Remove group CEO. Okay, remove it. Remove public speaker. Let me see something. So for this certification, put it in, don't put it under experience. You put it under, what's that thing we checked that time? Put it in additional, put it in honors and awards, okay, or volunteer experiences. Don't have it as your major work experience, okay. So here you would have, so remove this, leave this. This is beautiful. Move public speaker into your volunteer or additional experiences. This one, put this to like 2023 or something, April 2023, not 2024, okay. 4 year, please put in your logo. Let it show, let it not be 4 year written, let it actually be like this, okay. And the proper date of schooling and all of those things should be should be done. Okay, licensing and certifications. Yes, this I am not saying, so you might probably want to kick it out, or maybe just leave it there, but then add this one into this part too. Okay, so here you already have this, which is beautiful. You already have one recommendation, but I'm not liking that they just wrote you as if you begged them for it. So write newer recommendations, send them to me. Everyone send recommendations to me so that I also recommend you. Okay, and we continue from there. Okay, next person, but this is actually a very good profile already, but do those other things, get lots of recommendations, people, a lot, a lot, a lot. Oluwa Peculiar, hi. Remove open to work, put a profile picture, remove this background, change it to something else. Okay. I just realized I could have also add this in class today. Okay, so we'll continue from class. Okay, so peculiar record, remove the open to work, put in your picture, professional picture, put in this. I love this already. This is really beautiful, really beautiful. But your connections, followers need to increase. Okay, your connections need to increase a lot. This is nice, but it could be a lot better. Okay, services are good. You can add more services to that, by the way. Yes, you are having activity, which is really nice. I like this. This is really nice. Very good. Very, very good. Remove the remove this first one. This second, whatever it's called. Remove it. Add your BSc, yeah, physiology technique and this thing, but remove this one. I'm not sure why it's not giving. Volunteering, okay, that's fine. Endorse, endorse. Yes. No, remove the volunteering because you already have it as an experience here. Okay. Skills, would endorse all of them more and more later and later and all of those things. But let your skills also tie into virtual administrative work and then social media work. Okay. So then you add in your other things, recommendations and whatnot. Then we go to Michael. Michael, hi. I like your picture. Yes, I like your picture. It's giving what it should give. So remove the open to work thingy. Okay. Also, this number, remove it. Put in a background picture. I like this. You have 500 plus connections already. I like your headline. Yes, I actually like this. You are on point. You've been posting consistently. Beautiful. You have this. Remove one of these. I'm not sure why you have four. You must have made an error. So remove some of that. Remove one of those. Adding more skills. Getting more recommendations. So basically, every other thing that's probably missing. Your licenses and certifications. Everyone, please, Fisayo, everyone, Peculiar, G, Mabel, Aaron, adding your certifications compulsorily. Okay? But I think this is a good start, Michael. Gilbert, hi. Change your picture. Let God use you. Put in a background picture. I like that you have your school year. 182 connections is already a good start, but it could be a lot better. Services are nice. About, please put in your about. Did I see Michael's about? Michael, where is your about? Please go and put in an about also. Compulsorily. Compulsorily. Venture capital analyst. Ah, yes. I actually want to connect with these kinds of people a lot. Oh, she went to 4 year. Finance, first class. Interesting. People that come out in finance first class usually get great jobs. Okay, so give us your about, Michael. Gilbert, please. You have a lot of work to do. Okay. I like that you already have 182 connections and this is here, but put in for oversimplified. Remove one of these. I don't know why it keeps duplicating for all of you, but put one of it. And those other things I've mentioned, please do. Pelumi, hi. Pelumi, you would have to change your pictures, the both of them. This one would not suffice here. For your cover picture, a lot of times put something that just speaks to either your logo or a banner design that just talks about you and your services. I think I like the one Fisayo as something like this. It's nice. Let me show you those other people we saw. You see, Matthew this does the one for his agency. Okay, the agency actually put it there. Maybe we'll make a design for Okay, we'll probably just make a design for you guys for oversimplify, then you just put it there, or you put in your own personal one. Okay, tell me. But your picture, no, this one is good, but I don't like it. It's not giving profesh, so change that. You already have 2 followers, which is very good. So push it up to 500. I don't see an about, which is a very big problem. So you need to correct that one. Uh, what's the next thing? For you, please let it show your logo. Activity, do more on activity. This is actually giving. Officially, it's a staff at simplified, yes. But you don't need to write this, so you might delete this actually. Put in your education properly. Okay. Certifications, beautiful. You already have this. This is actually really nice. So add in the other certifications as you get them. Skills. Why can't I endorse you? Am I not your connection? Oh, I'm not your connection yet. Okay. Yeah, so accept my connection and then I will be able to endorse you. Okay. Uh am I done? Samuel, let me remove this one. So how many people I have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yes, so Samuel is the last person. Yes, so I like Samuel's this, but I don't like this picture at all. In fact, I think this design should be new. It should be a newer design style. Okay, a newer design style, not styles, Victor. Haha. Okay, you could probably just even make it your logo there, and then you don't need to put in this picture doesn't work well. The picture seems rather old. Look at it. You also need to change this. It's been a while since you've had this picture. Okay, I like that you have followers already, so push that. I like this one. These two things are already there. You're connected with Jim already. That's very interesting. um yes, about this is nice, but it could be better. This is nice but could be better. uh Featured, okay, that's a featured offer and that's nice. Activity is good. Experience is nice. Okay, I think I already told you about some things on experience. That's true. You already started adding your certifications. Beautiful. Even your uni Athena certification, that's beautiful. So more certification that comes in, you should have that done. Okay, I've already endorsed you here. Then recommendations is just what you need. So that is a comprehensive summary of everybody. I know wisdom and faith are not here. We'll probably look into theirs later. But yeah, so do this. Then to apply for jobs, I think I should talk about that. What you should understand is the roles you put here, what you put in your experience will determine the kind of job you even see. Okay, this is my profile. If I click on jobs right now, look at my profile first off. You see my top profile is senior media buyer, paid media manager, senior media, all of those things. So I say Facebook, LinkedIn will then give me jobs based on my profile. So you will not see SEO in mine, for example. There's no way you will search all of this and see SEO. No how. Why? Because I'm not putting SEO. I'm just putting PPC and ads, which are putting literally the same thing. Okay, media buyer, performance marketing, media buyer, Google Ads, media buyer, campaign manager, business growth specialist. I'm not sure why I'm saying that, but PPC, and all of that. So the profiles you see, the job you would see on your profile is directly proportional to what you have on your experience. Okay. Now to look for jobs, I click on remote, I click on worldwide, I click on enter. There was a time when this used to work, but LinkedIn have become mad. So you see, once I clicked on remote and worldwide, all I'm going to be seeing will be things related to paid media. Do you see? But what I would rather do now is for my own role, I can say media buyer. Okay. If I say media buyer and I can change this to what was done within the past 24 hours. Okay, and I can put this to remote. Okay, so I can put this to past week. And boom, roles have started coming up. So this is how you now see the jobs to apply to. Okay. So it's these are all remote jobs for media buyer. You can say digital marketing, and I will say a lot more. Good. This is a lot wider. So just give it don't even call it media buyer, call it digital marketing. Okay. I can now say past 24 hours. Good. So yes, this is it. Digital marketing, remote, jobs, okay, and boom, these are the jobs. So you have 2,500 jobs listed within the past 24 hours on LinkedIn, and then you start applying. So this is how to see jobs. This is why I prefer LinkedIn even to what's it called, all the other job I'm and whatnot. So if I say graphic design, for example, instead of me saying graphic design, I will just say graphic design, okay, and boom, you can see the rows. So here now I'm seeing PPC. You see this Philippines one. Yeah, you can apply for that. You can even go as far as say I just want to do easy apply. So easy apply is once I click on it, it just automatically this one is like they have problem. Let me apply for a job here for you. Let's go to this graphic design. No, let me go to digital marketing. Okay, let's say this is easy apply. Easy apply is I click on this. For this part, I've already uploaded my resume before, so it's already automatically saved on LinkedIn. All of these answers have been saved before, so once I just click on review, I don't want to follow them, I just submit. I have automatically applied to the job. Easy. Okay, that's the way you apply with easy apply. So for the other types, there's the other one that may not be easy apply, which is I need a job that's not easy apply. Okay, this one. So this one that says apply will now take me to a website where wow, this is whoa. Okay, this one is strictly in Brazil, but yeah, you now start filling in a lot of things and what's not, and filling in a lot of things and what's not, filling in a lot of things and what's not, and all of that. Right. But now let me also teach you one strategy. You see this stuff that says PPC clicks. Yeah, it's saying Rio de Janeiro, that's Brazil, but you will still see them say they want someone from Argentina, they want someone from Costa Rica. Let me teach you why. It shows you that this job is internationally remote. Why? Because when you're putting out a job ad on LinkedIn, LinkedIn will not allow you to say worldwide. LinkedIn would always require that you put a specific location. Do you understand? So, what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter what you say as a location. When you see things like this, apply. So, this is a job I probably would want to apply for. Okay, this is a job I probably would want to apply for. Yeah, but I may not want to do Google Ads anymore. But this is a job you would want to apply for. 100% remote work. 100% remote work. And in cases like this now, our time zone is close to Brazil's time zone, I think. So it's easy for you to do that. So do you see that? Locations, Rio de Janeiro, don't worry about that. But marketing, fully remote, these are jobs to be applied for. Okay? So that's basically how, if you are saying content, you just come here and search for content marketing. And boom, here you go. But I may not see much on content marketing for me because it's going to be more of still media buying. Okay? So that is how to apply for jobs with LinkedIn. You put it there, you put worldwide, you click on the remote option, past 24 hours, you might even say easy apply so that there are jobs you can apply for easily. So there are times we have applied for maybe 40 jobs in a day. So that's how you just start applying with easy apply. Then some will tell you, you also get a lot of rejection emails, a lot. But few would also give you, oh, we would like to interview you. Okay, and then you are able to scale up faster. So that is the secret to LinkedIn. What I've showed you is the basic secrets to LinkedIn. This is the LinkedIn Masterclass. And I'm going to stop this now. Today is 29th of August. I have a class with you guys in 4 minutes. Bye people. Talk soon. One love. Peace. Haha.